Start of video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I want to share a heartwarming story with you. A story about a little girl named Emma and her first adventure on the ice. It's a powerful reminder that size doesn't define strength, and determination can conquer anything. Picture this, a bustling ice rink, filled with skaters of all ages. And then there's Emma, the youngest one out there, a tiny bundle of pure energy. From the moment she stepped onto the ice, you could just see it in her eyes. This wasn't just a casual skate. This was a mission. Her mom was right there, watching from the sidelines, her biggest cheerleader. She knew her daughter was a little warrior, someone who wouldn't be easily discouraged. Emma took her first push, her ankles wobbling, her arms flailing just a bit for balance. It was that classic first-timer struggle we've all been through, right? But she didn't fall. She kept moving forward, a look of intense concentration on her face. Her mom's voice cut through the rink's noise. "You're doing great, Emma." That little boost of encouragement was like fuel. But then, you know how it goes. There's always one. An older boy, Billy, glided past her with a smirk. "Slowpoke," he shouted, zipping by. For a second, Emma's little face fell. You could see the sting of his words. But then, something amazing happened. She took a deep breath, straightened her back, and completely ignored him. She refocused on her own journey, on the feeling of the blades on the ice. She wouldn't let anyone else's negativity ruin her moment. As the afternoon light started to fade into evening, Emma just kept going, lap after lap. With every circle she completed, her movements became less shaky, more fluid. The wobble disappeared, replaced by a smooth, confident glide. She was a natural. Her mom, realizing the time, called out, "Emma honey, it's time to head home." But just as they were about to leave, Billy skated over again, that same cocky grin on his face. "I bet you can't race me to the other side of the rink," he challenged, clearly expecting her to say no. Emma looked over at her mom, a silent question in her eyes. Her mom, seeing the fire in her daughter, just smiled and gave a small, confident nod. That was all the permission Emma needed. "Game on," Emma's expression seemed to say. She lined up right next to Billy, her small frame a stark contrast to his. "On your mark. Get set, go," Billy yelled, and they shot off. For a moment, they were neck and neck, their blades carving parallel lines into the ice. Emma's mom watched, her heart pounding in her chest. She wasn't just watching a race. She was watching her daughter stand up for herself. "Go, Emma, go," she yelled, her voice filled with pride. And then it happened. Emma dug deep. She channeled all that practice, all that determination, and started to pull ahead. Inch by inch, she created a gap between her and Billy. It was incredible to watch. She crossed the finish line just a fraction of a second before him. The rink seemed to fall silent for a moment. Billy coasted to a stop, his face a mixture of complete shock and, surprisingly, a little bit of respect. Emma's mom couldn't have been prouder. She rushed onto the ice and scooped her daughter up into a huge hug. "You were amazing, Emma. Absolutely amazing," she exclaimed. Emma, wrapped in her mom's arms, was beaming. It wasn't just about winning a race. It was about proving to herself, and to that bully, that with a little bit of grit and a whole lot of heart, you can achieve anything. She was no longer just the wobbly little girl on the ice. She was Emma, the skater. What a powerful lesson, right? Never let anyone make you feel small. Keep practicing, keep pushing, and always believe in yourself. Emma's story is a beautiful example of that. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with us. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. We'd love to have you in our community. Until next time, stay inspired and keep shining. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.